Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another plan with me, and this week I am using the February subscription that we put out. It was called Spring is for the Birds. It's no longer available, but I will be making it a potentially permanent kit in a couple of weeks or so. People seem to really enjoy it and want it in the store so they can purchase it, so I'll be doing that. But this is the kit. So it was a really fun, like, folk art design with some really cute little abstract birds and tree houses, and then of course the two smaller sheets. And the interesting thing about this kit was that we offered it in matte. Most of our kits, or our subscriptions at least, are offered in glossy only, but on occasion we randomly switch it up and have it on matte paper just so you guys can see how awesome the matte paper is and to mix things up. But we're gonna get started. This week is crazy busy. I feel like things are just constantly crazy busy over here, but that is just the way things go, and I'm excited because we are getting closer and closer to PlannerCon. We actually just spent all of yesterday doing like an absurd amount of enamel pins. We did 1,000 of them in about 3 hours. It was mad and crazy dash to get them done because the swag bags are being put together on Friday over in California. So we had to make sure we got all of our stuff done for that. But we are actually the supplier of the swag bag for PlannerCon. So that was super exciting. We had 1,000 of those, and now we sent out those pins. We will be going to San Francisco in March for PlannerCon, so I'm very excited, and I hope I can meet some of you guys there. That would be amazing. I'm quite nervous already. It's a couple weeks away still, but my introvertedness is already starting to be like, are you sure you want to go? And I'm really excited about it, but of course, it's really nerve-wracking to meet that many people, but Alex is going with me, so it should be a really good time. And I've never been to California or San Francisco, so I'm very excited. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to add in this President's Day holiday sticker. I always forget to do that, or I'm about to forget to do that, so I make sure that I get that stuff done right when I remember. But now let's continue on with the decorative boxes. I'm going to put a checklist on Sunday like I always do to mark all of the new releases coming out. Then I'm going to put an odds and ends header on top of it. I'm not entirely sure what else is coming out on Sunday. It's going to be kind of a play it by ear week, but we did have a whoop sale yesterday. I've actually sent out the majority of the packages already, so I'm really proud of how well I'm doing at staying up on that stuff. So I have a label for that. It's Tuesday when I'm filming this, so I can finish off Monday completely. So I'm going to move over all of these to the sidebar. I had lunch with my friend Sarah. We actually were friends back when we were like 4 or 5, and then I moved away to Flint. But since we moved back, she's actually still in the area. She lives in France most of the time, but we were able to meet up and have lunch before she left again for a couple of months. So half box for that. We also were able to walk the dogs because my mom was hanging out with us. So I'm going to use this pink one. I'm going to use one of these little labels, probably the house one, and then I think I'll cover it up with a sticker, but it was John's birthday. One of our neighborhood friends. Put that at the bottom. And then I have one of these Fox and Pip birthday stickers that I'm going to cover up the house. I'm going to use one of these purple paper eater order stickers at the top. And then I'm going to follow up with another half box, or I think a label, and write subscriptions. So we are actually basically done with next month's subscription. Those do not go live until the 1st, so March 1st is when the auto renews will hit, and the option to order the new April subscription will be available. It's farm themed, and it's super cute and perfection. I love it so much. But my mom has been around helping us with a lot of stuff going on since they are closing on their houses soon. They're closing on the house that they currently live in on Friday, and so hopefully they'll be closing on their house here by next week, and then we're moving them and everything. So she's been around a lot, being really helpful and making things super easy. So that's why we're like a week and a half ahead on subscriptions, which is unheard of, but I am so glad for it. So I'm going to use another half box to write enamel pins. So we spent all of last night working on those pins, and we actually are doing a really good job vlogging. So if you don't know, we have a vlog channel. So I will link that above as well as in the description. It's always in the description, so if you want to subscribe to that, you get to see a lot of behind the scenes stuff and basically our general life. So definitely go check that out if you want to see what we're talking about with the enamel pins and everything like that. We post about every 2 or 3 days over there. Depending on how much vlog footage we have, we'll post more. So on Tuesday, earlier today, we mailed the pins. So I'm going to use this package sticker and put it in the corner of this half box and write mail pins. I do this so I know how much space I have to write in on a half box if I'm putting a sticker on it. I always put the sticker on it first. I'm going to use another checklist because I edited a vlog this morning that will be live by the time you see this video. And then obviously I'm filming this plan with me. I'll probably fill in more things after I'm done with the video onto this checklist, but Wednesday night is book club, so of course I have my book club stickers, and I think I'll use an orange one. Oh, I almost forgot to add in the savings jar. So do that. And then we got our first batch of Girl Scout cookies in. So I have these Girl Scout stickers that we released last week. So I'm going to use this one because it looks like the girl who dropped them off. And then we're also getting more today, so I'm going to use another one. Seriously, living in a neighborhood with a lot of little kids means I'm going to be swimming in Thin Mints for months. For Wednesday, there are 2 things that I really want to accomplish. I need to get my passport redone. I've been putting it off forever, but it's getting to that point where I just have to do it. I don't know why this just stresses me out, but stuff like this, I'm always just so bad at getting done. So I am definitely doing it tomorrow, and then I want to get a newsletter out for Oh Hello. Then I think I'll be doing orders on Wednesday too, so I'm going to use another order sticker. Oh, I'm actually going to add something to this to-do list. We have a lot of stickers out of stock, so I need to make sure I restock those and close any open orders. On Thursday, I am sending out the first Microscope Beauty newsletter. So I'm actually going to move this sticky note to the next Thursday. I actually have a doctor's appointment then too. So I'm going to write that down really quick. But if you don't know, I created a newsletter for everything I do online, basically, that's not like Oh Hello related. So any of our vlogs, any of my Kawaii Bunny videos, any blog posts. Once a week, I'm sending out a newsletter that kind of rounds up and collects everything in one place. So if you're having trouble keeping up with everything and you want to stay up to date on everything that we're doing, this would be a great newsletter to sign up for. It's in the description, and the first one's going out on Thursday. It's also really easy to find giveaways through this newsletter. I always highlight them in red, or at least that's my plan to. I've sent one out last week, but there's only like my mom and my maid of honor, Lauren, that was subscribed to it. But I made sure to highlight the giveaways in red, so in the future, if you're not sure what's going on, it'll be really easy to find that information. We're also headed to Flint for the weekend to help my parents pack up, get things in order, be there for when they close on their current house and that sort of thing. So, of course, road sticker, my favorite, most used sticker just by default, because we do a lot of traveling. So we'll be going in the evening once my dad gets out of work, and then coming back on Sunday. Then I'll use the final one on the sheet to mark when we're coming back. So that's a sheet empty. Then I'm going to use some of these labels to mark what we're doing. I always like to cover up the starting point. I don't know why. It's just, it always looks ugly to me. Friday is my parents' closing day on their old house, so another half box is in order. And then I'm going to use one of these house stickers. This one kind of looks like their house in Flint. Actually, I think I'm going to kind of do like a house lineup. And then, before I forget, weekend banner. Ka-ching payday goes on Monday. And that looks like all of the sticky notes. So now I'm going to go through and add in the rest of the half boxes and labels, because I know that since I'll be gone for the later half of the week, I don't want to bring a lot of stickers with me. So I'm going to do this to make things really easy to fill stuff in on the go. So on the sidebar, I forgot to do this. I'm going to add a to-do header. Slowly. And then I'm going to add a next week header a little farther down and add a couple of boxes there so I can add in information about what's going on next week. I'm going to add one of these suitcases, probably a yellow one here. So I pack for the weekend, and then I'm going to add in one of these recycling stickers onto Sunday so I don't forget that it is a recycling day. Next is one of these Fox and Pip coffee break stickers. I like to put these for new release days. And then I'm going to add in one of these YouTube ones to Tuesday. I'm going to add in one of these bunnies to mark my Kawaii bunny videos. I'm going to add him onto Wednesday. I'm going to add in one of these tiny little plants from Miscellany Boulevard and use this half box to write like prep for the house or to put a house in order so that TARDIS and all of our plants are all set for the weekend. All right, so that is going to be it for filling things in, but now I'm going to add in some of these extra decorative stickers. I completely forgot about this tree, so I have no idea where I'm going to be able to fit this. Oh, maybe right here. That works. Alright guys, so I used up the entire sheet of decorative stickers just so I didn't waste a single one of them, and I think this spread is basically done. I have some more stuff to fill in on the weekend when we get there and I know exactly what we're doing, but I really liked how this spread turned out. It's a fun mix of white space but also really busy, and that's how I like my spreads to look. I like them to be inspiring and bright and colorful when I look at them. But that's gonna be it for today's video. If you're interested in Oh Hello subscriptions, I will leave a link in the description so you can go check out our current one. It is cactus themed and you actually get an enamel pin with every subscription. That subscription will be available until the end of February when we switch to the Down on the Farm one. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos from me every single week. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!